Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Frill Shocker, the 96 Hedgehog here with our Week 1 team builder of G8DL, the Gen 8 Draft League. We're going against Shattered here, and we actually are not using team names. We're just using our real names, well, online names at least. We're going against Shatter, and Shatter, I don't know anything about Shatter. He's going to be a decent battler, it looks like. He drafted a pretty good team. Give my matchup actually a little bit of a tough build for me, but also kind of an easy build at the same time. We're going to explain, but you guys can hit that like button down below if you haven't already. Subscribe to join the Frill Shocker crew today because you'd be far rolling with the king of the crew. Let's break down Shattered's team. He's got a Sylveon, he's got a Galarian Darmanitan, and he's got Cinderace, which can only run Libero. Can only run Blaze. He's got G-Max, Duraludon, he's got Seismitoad, Hitmonchan, Titan, Rotom Fan, Claydol, and Thievul. So he's got two Rapid Spinners, no Defogger on this team, which is very interesting enough for him because it's going to cripple one or two of his Mons potentially on this build. Looking at this matchup, his Thievul does not make any sense at all versus my team. It just really kind of just loses to a good amount of my stuff. Claydol didn't really make much sense in this matchup. It doesn't really do anything for him in this type of match. Rotom Fan kind of did some things for him, but in the end, I don't think we're really going to do that much versus my team, if I'm going to be completely honest. Type Null is definitely something I could potentially see him bring over one on his team, just because Type Null with Eviolite can just be so hard because I'm, for one, not bringing a user of stopping it. And plus a potential Curse, Sleep Talk, and Rest set could be a problem, but I think if we pressure his move set on this one, potentially have to run a Dark move, and then like Rest, Sleep Talk, Normal, and Dark. Because Normal can kind of just go against my entire team, which is something that's very common with this. But Dark he needs because of Aegislash. But interesting. But Sylveon, 100% I am expecting to this match. Otherwise, some of my monsters have a field day on his team. Galarian Darman because it's a major threat. Cinderace because it's so fast and it does match up really well against my team. G-Max makes so much sense for my mons because of the fact that it's really good offensive mon. But if I can get through that special defense, which you guys can see I have some tap for that. Seismitoad 100% comes because of the fact that if he can get Stealth Rocks up on my side of the field, I'm in the middle of not really much trouble because my team's not really that weak to Stealth Rocks besides my Lapras and my Rotom Heat. Hitmonchan I definitely think comes because he needs some way to remove hazards of these. And I think it's a decently good mon, better than Serena. Serena would have been good to stop priority with things like Mach Punch, Ice Shard, Shadow Sneak on my team. But I feel like with Hitmonchan, it gives him a really good offensive threat too, because I really kind of really into the suit set. It's going to have two punches of elemental fire and ice, and then have close combat or drain punch, depending on which he really wants more, and then Rapid Spin, like I said, to get rid of his hat. So let's break down the team that we are bringing for you guys this week. We're bringing our G-Max, baby. It is Nessie, our G-Max Lapras. Lapras just stops so much on this team once we get going. We got Curse set right here, because what you guys don't know is we're running the Relaxed Nature, first of all, with 180 in defense, 116 HP, 96 in special attack, 116 in def. With that curse at +1, we should pretty much always body bag Galarian Darm with this set. Freeze Dry is so free versus his team that it's not funny, and Surf as well, because we just check so many things off his team. Once we get our G-Max up, we can get our Aurora Veil up. I'm only going to have roughly 4 turns of Aurora Veil, though. So if I can get my Aurora Veil at the last second, that'd be better. But if I can't, then that's going to be a problem for me. But I don't think it can be. But I can really see this thing potentially just really kind of doing some work. Not really picking up a ton of kills, but definitely putting in some work for the team. One mon on this team, which I am definitely expecting to really put in some work, is my boy Leg Hulk here, the Hitmonlee. Now, Hitmonlee, actually, since I'm bringing Poison Jab, I'll just bring Rapid Spin anyways. We are going to bring Rapid Spin Hitmonlee here because I would actually going to think about it now. Rapid Spin makes sense if I have Poison Jab, which checks Serena as well. But we're running High Jump Kick, Poison Jab, Mach Punch. Now, I'm running High Jump Kick because it hits so much on his team. Really, it just does. He's got no safe switching to Fighting Spam because he does not have a Ghost type on his team. He does have a Psychic type, but his Psychic type really doesn't want to take this unless he's max defensive with it. Poison Jab is there for the Sylveon because we always guarantee 2-hit KO it. Even if I was able to get Rapid Spin or anything like that, 2 Poison Jabs if I get the prediction right does put it in range, and if I also get the poison, it stays in range and I can guaranteed kill it. Because I'm running max attack 88 in HP, just gonna be a tiny bit of bulk, and enough speed to actually speed his Hitmonchan, so I can always beat Hitmonchan 1v1 if that is the case. Because my Reckless High Jump Kicks, again, there's no switch-ins besides Sylveon. And if Sylveon gets weakened to the point, High Jump Kick into Poison Jab will kill it. if I can get the right rolls going in my favor. A crit high jump into that would definitely kill it. So there's something we have to keep in mind with that. I originally was going to go with Expert Belt, but Life Orb is way better because it guarantees got more kills and a chance to 2-8 KO Sylveon if he's not max defense, which I definitely think he's going to be pretty much near max to physically defensive. So if I can get a Poison Jab damage and I can see I can 2-8 KO it, I'm going to go for the 2-8 KO, even if he does potentially. I think he has a Steel type, right? Yeah, if he brings in Duraludon, I'm not worried because he can't even safely bring Duraludon on this thing on a Poison Jab. He's going to have to bring something like Cinderace, Hitmonchan, or anything like that. Like legit, he's got nothing he can come in on a Poison Jab, which would be really good. That's the whole purpose of that team as well. Mach Punch is great priority because if I can chip down that Darm to about 75% or so, he's basically dead. Dead on a Mach Punch, 100%. So that's something to keep in mind. We're bringing. I'm trash. Like I'm on Facebook. I'm sorry, guys. I think this is the best thing because a lot of people just think you're good, but I'm just gonna say I'm trash. We're bringing a kind of an offensive set, but a really defensive Garbodor this week with Rocky Helmet. Because if you look at his team, there's a lot of good physical mons in this team, but there are mons that can run special moves. Like I'm totally expecting Seismitoad to probably have Scald, maybe Earthquake, but Earth Power could be the case if he really thinks he needs it. Honestly, I think when you look at my team, physical, he needs to hit harder on my team than special. So have some good special walls. So I definitely expect Earthquake. But we're running C-Bomb, Drain Punch, Toxic Spikes, and Cross Poison. The goal is to get them Toxic Spikes up right there. If we can even poison Hitmonchan, that is super good because I can weaken down Hitmonchan from every chance to get his hazards up. If I can get my hazards back up again, boom, his team is getting severely crippled. Drain Punch stops Darm. Drain Punch stops Duraludon. And Cross Poison lets me beat the Sylveon 1v1 every single time. And the chance to poison as well with Cross Poison, which I actually didn't take the Scott, by the way. But we're running 196 HP. We're running 84 in attack, just to give us a little bit of an offensive. So we're running 128 defense with a relaxed nature and 100 in Spadef. Just give us some Spadef bulk to take a little bit of hits. I'm running Aftermath, where if anything knocks me out, I'm going to take some nice chip damage from it. That's in regard. We're running the Master Sword, my Aegis last year, with the Ultra Berry, with Iron Defense, Flash Cannon, Shadow Ball, King Shield. Now, this is a really weird bring because I originally was going to go with the weakness policy set, but then just looking how it just matched up, my weakness policy was not going to really do well in this game. So I decided to go back on the autonomous set, but I decided to go with Iron Defense because Iron Defense lets me easily eat a hit, and then does it basically destroy the purpose of Ultra Berry? Yes, but it lets me get potentially 2 iron defenses up to where then I can come in and hit him again and live. But Flash Cannon Shadow Ball checks this team. Dead Set checks this team. King Shield's really good at -1 attack mons. In that sense of regard, so that's really good. 150 CP, 100 in defense, and max special attack modest nature. I'm really thinking this is going to do a lot of work. Another mon that can really put in a lot of work, and it's got a really heat bring set this week as well. I'm bringing Roadrunner here. And you may be under yourself, why Roadrunner? Roadrunner doesn't really match up that well in this match. You're kind of right, it doesn't. But Roadrunner offers me a lot of things. First off, it offers me a hard-hitting mon. Dragon Claw plus Outrage. There's barely any, if not no, switch-ins to this besides Sylveon. And I have a check to Sylveon, and that is Bolt Beak. Also Bolt Beak. Now, this is very, very risky. I will go first, but if I miss, that's bad. If I don't see Seismitoad, I always click Dragon Claw. Even if Sylveon's going to come in, I then will click Bolt Beak, because then Bolt Beak can do some damage. And I should, with my investment, because I'm running at 136 HP, 116 defense, a lot of decently good bulk on this thing. Add at max attack, though, to hit really hard, because my Bolt Beak probably does almost one shot, if not does kill. I was thinking of maybe running something else. I might do that last second before the battle. I might double check, but this thing could just really do a lot. And Sugar Barrel, if you take a hit from the side of the toe, I can potentially 2 KO it with the Dragon Claw, and then Outrage when Sylveon is gone. At last but not least, we got a really lit set for you guys here with Perfume. He's got no fairy switching. He literally has zero fairy switchings in this game. So I'm running Choice Specs, baby. Moonblast, Wish, Energy Ball, Disable. Disable is the hidden tech to really stop things on his team. Wish is just to try to get something back in the hill game. Energy Ball is just really good in case I want to lock myself into the guarantee kills, especially defensive Seismitoad. And then Moonblast, there's really no switching. If I get some chip damage on that Cinderace, it dies to 2 Moonblasts. That's it. But that is the team, guys. I'm really looking forward to this game. Definitely hoping to give my best. But With all that being said, I'm Phil Shuckenice. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the battle in the next video.